Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reorganizing my bookshelves, and in the end I'll be showing you a little bookshelf tour as well as a little tour of my book room as well. I recently got two new shelves right here. They're just mini ones. I have my three big ones, but they're getting a little bit full and I want to display my books a little bit more, and with the three I'm not able to do that currently. And I got a lot of books for Christmas. I got a lot of gift cards for Christmas as well, which I am so thankful for. However, I'm trying to save those gift cards to really only use them on new releases and things that I'm really looking forward to. I don't just want to go and kind of mindlessly spend them all. I want to save them for the new releases that are coming out that I'm really looking forward to. What I want to do is I definitely want to move some stuff around. I want to dust everything. Some things will stay the same, but there are some things that I want to change and some things that I want to display a little bit differently. I'm going to show you guys what my shelves look like now and just kind of give you a little preface of how things are kind of arranged now, because I do want to change a few things, but some things I just really like how they are. So I'm a little bit torn on what I want to do. I'm going to kind of just take pretty much everything off, dust everything, and kind of go from there and almost do a fresh start. In the beginning of the year, when I created this room, I only had two shelves and I still had quite a bit of room on them. However, time has gone on. I ended up adding a third shelf, I think around May. And then recently I just got those two. So I've grown quite a bit. I am probably not gonna get any more than that because I don't wanna buy too many books. I want to really utilize my library this year. And if I really liked the book, really enjoyed it, then I will buy the physical copy of it, which is what I tried to do last year, but this year I kind of just went a little off course with that. So I'll show you guys what my shelves look like now, and then I'll probably start reorganizing them. So starting out, I have a lot of just fantasy, darker kind of covers. I don't really have a rhyme or reason for some of these shelves. But this is one of my, honestly, I really love this shelf. I just love the colors. I think it just looks very cool. Very cool. Then I have my Magnolia Park shelf. I have my Bee, and then I have Heartstopper. Then I have some mystery kind of thriller. I have some YA books, and then just some kind of random, some fantasy, that's historical fiction. I kind of just put those together for the covers and how they're kind of all dark. There's not really a rhyme or reason to that aspect of the shelf. Then I have my ACOTAR shelf. So this is my original covers of ACOTAR with some Jellycats on there as well. And then I have my more like religion, some just kind of nonfiction books down here. Up here, this shelf is honestly just kind of a jumble of different books. General fiction, literary fiction, then kind of some romance, some historical fiction. There really is no rhyme or reason to this shelf. It's honestly my least favorite shelf. The colors, it's kind of random. I definitely want to do something about this shelf and kind of move it around, rearrange it. Then coming down, I have my two favorite shelves. So these two are my favorites. This is more kind of either general or romance, mostly romance, honestly. And then down here is my favorites of just kind of fantasy. I have a mystery thriller on there. But these two are like my favorite books shelf. I have all new covers of ACOTAR, Crescent City, and Throne of Glass. Then I have my Harry Potter shelf. It's just kind of random. I really like this shelf though. I probably will keep this how it is. Up here, this is another very random, kind of odd shelf. There's like an empty gap. Then I have my Emily Henry shelf. Normally these are I have them like displayed, kind of like how those are, my Throne of Glass ones, but they fell over and I haven't switched them back. I figured I'd be redoing them anyway, so I'll just leave them how they are. I have some kind of random, just kind of pretty covers. I like the color scheme of these like romance books. And then my Powerless series. Then I have my OG covers of Throne of Glass. These are my prized possessions. And then these are just kind of random stuff thrown on there. A lot of these are like what I got for Christmas. These are books that I just read in a video recently. I just got the rest of Chestnut Springs for Christmas. Same thing, just kind of random. I just have some kind of like puzzles, planner. I actually wasn't planning on doing this today, but I just really want to do this. I want them to look nice again. Well, I mean, I think they look nice now, of course, but I just want those ones to be done. So I'm going to start out and I'm going to get everything off. I'm going to start with taking all the like decorations off, and then I'm going to start taking all the books off. So let's start with that. everything is dusted, I am probably going to go through, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I will probably try to organize these by a few different categories maybe. I'll try to do some that are similar genre and keep those together, but then also kind of group them by what covers look best together, the covers if they're darker, lighter, brighter, that type of thing. Because I like to keep like my moodier fantasy covers together. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this, so let's just kind of get right into it. So I just kind of put everything sort of into different piles. Do they make sense? No, but I'm probably gonna end up keeping this first shelf that I showed the same just because I really love how that looks. I put some other like fantasy together. I put some series together, some authors. I have like Elsie Silver over there. I did some kind of like, these ones are like fiction. I have some like light colored fantasy novels. I did some historical fiction, anything that's like not present day. I have some romance, dark covered romances. I'm gonna start out by putting my Sarah J Maas back just because that's gonna stay the same. And then I'll probably start with the shelf up there that's gonna stay the same. I know where those are gonna go. Everything else is kind of like, we'll have to kind of figure it out as we go. little bit stuck because I don't know exactly how I want to display some of these, just because I don't want to repeat the way I'm displaying them too much. Like I have a stack there and a stack there, and I don't think I like having two similar like stacks like that next to each other, but maybe that's just a very trivial problem. Now that my shelves are all reorganized, I'm going to be doing an in-depth bookshelf tour and go shelf by shelf, showing you each books I have on that shelf, where anything is from, and I also will be showing you guys the rest of my book room as well. I absolutely love this room. It is my favorite room ever. I'm so grateful to have this room. It's so cute. Thank you to my boyfriend for doing a lot of this for me. But I'm gonna just start with the first shelf up here and we'll go from there. All right, so starting out with my first shelf here, I do have a little jelly cat on here. This is just a keychain, but I have Scythe, Atlas 6, Fangs, Darker Shade of Magic, Broken Blade, One for My Enemy, Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Renegades, Six of Crows, the X-Hex, The Serpent and the Wings of Night, An Enchantment of Ravens, and The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. If you can't tell, this is a lot of my fantasy. Most, I believe, are adult fantasy. I think I have a few YA on here, but these are ones that I actually have a few on here I haven't. What do I have on here I haven't read? The only books on here I haven't read is Scythe and the Atlas 6. I tried to read the Atlas 6 and I just couldn't. So, but everything else on here I have read. When Onyx Storm comes out, I probably will be moving these to a different shelf to display them a little bit more. That's my first shelf. I really do love this shelf. I just love the colors. I love the vibe. I just think it looks really cool. I do have a little man from Color Factory on here. Onto my next shelf. This is such a cute little colorful shelf. I have all of my Magnolia Parks books. I am hoping to get the UK covers this upcoming year. So if I do, I probably will display these a little bit differently. But I have a little crochet bee. I just got that at Farmer's Market. Same thing with the little honey comb. Magnolia Parks is very bee coated if you haven't read it. So these are very fitting. And I just have a fake plant back there from IKEA. And then I have my Heartstopper books. I absolutely love the Heartstopper graphic novels. And I really like how I kind of frayed them out a little bit. Just kind of reminds me of like pages open on a book. I think it looks really cute. Next up is a little bit of a variety here. I have my mystery thriller books. I only read 3 of these. The only ones I have read are The Guest List, Local Woman Missing, and Killers of a Certain Age. I do really want to read The Maidens this year. And then I also have Then She Was Gone and Before We Were Innocent. Then I have a lot of YA right here. I have Shatter Me, Red Queen, The Naturals, and the first trilogy of the Inheritance games. I will not be reading whatever else has come out from the Inheritance games. I no interest, but absolutely hated Shatter Me. That's why I don't have the rest of them. Those are my mostly YA. Then next to it, I kind of just have a random jumble of some fantasy. I have Such a Teeth, and then we have Legends and Latte, which is a cozy fantasy. I have Bride by Ali Hazelwood, Jade City, and Dance of Thieves. I have not read Jade City yet, but the rest I have. Next up is my ACOTAR shelf. So these are all of my OG covers of ACOTAR. I do have 2 Jellycats on there. I have a bat and a little star. I think these are so fitting and so cute. These are the original copies that I read when I read the series for the first time. I just think they're iconic. I gotta admit, they're iconic. Then my bottom shelf is a lot of mostly books on religion. I do have some just kind of general nonfiction down there. I have Happier Hour and Atomic Habits and Educated. Those are my nonfiction books I have. I did have some others, but I got rid of them because sometimes self-help nonfiction is just common sense to me. So I got rid of some of them. I do want to reread Atomic Habits this year. I think it was very, very interesting book. And I have 2 different Bibles over there on the right, and then I have just a journal and a planner. On top, I have a lot of romance books. I have the Maple Hill series by Hannah Grace. I have Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, Flirty Little Secret, The Dead Romantics, The 7-Year Slip, and A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. And then I have my Ali Hazelwood books. I have Not in Love. And then I have her little STEM series as well as her one YA book that she came out with. I absolutely love her STEM series and Check and Mate. I have the 2 little calico critters, which are just from the mystery packs. And then I have just a little like trinket dish. I don't remember who it's from though. Either my grandma or someone from my mom's work. Can't remember. Up top, I do have a little Thor Lego. And then I have pottery dish that I painted and a little Jellycat too. He just hangs out up here. So cute. Coming down is my favorites shelf. These are mostly just favorites from authors that I haven't displayed anywhere else. If I really enjoy an author like my Ali Hazelwood or my Magnolia Parks books, I do display them on their own, and of course they're my favorites there, but these are ones from just authors that are either standalones from them or I haven't read any of their other books. So I have Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I do have a little calico critter on top. It's a little koala. I have Daisy Jones and the Six, Carrie Soto is Back, and One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, Shady Hollow, which is a super cute little cozy mystery of woodland creatures. So cute. Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren, Betting on You by Lynn Painter, Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, The X-Files, and Not Another Love Song. And I have another little calico critter there too as well. Down here are some of my favorite fantasy and one mystery thriller. I have the Crow Prince series by Holly Black, Phantasma by Haley Smith, Only One Left by Riley Sager, Heartless Hunter by Kirsten Cigarelli, Library at Mount Char by Scott Hawkins, and then I have my Raven Cycle series. I absolutely love the Raven Cycle. If you can tell, this is a hardcover and it is very well loved. I just love these characters so much. I read this for the first time in middle school and they were my life back then. I do have a little ghost calico critter, like cat, it's so cute. And then I also have a plant up here. Some of my coworkers gave this to me when I left Pennsylvania. I should water it soon. Next is my mostly new covers of Sarah J. Maas books. So I have the new covers of ACOTAR, Crescent City, and Throne of Glass. I do have a little Jellycat on here. So cute. It's actually a dragon, but we're just gonna pretend it's a wyvern. And then Crescent City, which is just, I'm scared. Next up is my Harry Potter shelf. I just have the original copies that I read in middle school. They're very loved and worn, if you can't tell. And then I have some Funko Pops. I have Professor McGonagall, Remus and Lupin. Okay, Remus and Lupin. Sirius and Lupin. Luna and Hermione. And then I have in the back a little Ravenclaw print that I got years ago off of Etsy. I have a pumpkin juice from Universal with just a little pumpkin cap there. Some other little like fall decor in the pumpkin juice. And then I have the 20th anniversary Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone Ravenclaw edition. So the edges are sprayed on the side to look like the Ravenclaw colors. And then I have a Ravenclaw wax seal as well. This is what this copy looks like. I did, this was the only hardcover I bought, but I did buy all the other houses of the paperbacks and I think I got rid of them, which is really sad. I wish I would have kept them. And then it has the Grey Lady on the back too. And then this is my like Ravenclaw wax seal. it's pretty nice. I asked for it for, I think, Christmas one year. Then my next shelf, this is kind of a mashup. I have some dark covers of just some romance books. I have A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. I have Binding and Keeping 13, You Again, and The Fine Print. And then I have some kind of general fiction here. I have Beartown, Us Against You, Milk Fed, Big Swiss, and The Storied Life of A.J. Fickrey. Then next to that, I have some historical fiction with some sci-fi and just a couple random. I have Summer Sisters by Judy Blume, The Nightingale by Kirsten Hanna, Tom Lake by Ann Patchett, Where the Crawdad Sings, Yellowface, The Ministry of Time, and The Four Winds. I do have a little jelly cat on there. It's actually an ornament, little snowman. I have a little snowman ornament and then a little calico critter. Up top, I just have a vase of some dried flowers from a bouquet that my boyfriend gave me. Then coming down is my Emily Henry shelf. I have the hardcover exclusive edition of Beach Read. I have Funny Story, Happy Place, People We Meet on Vacation, Book Lovers, and Beach Read. And then I have two little calico critters. I have a little whale, I think it's a lobster, up there, and then a little coffee bean jelly cat. I think that this cover is very, very beautiful, very pretty. And I do want to get the Barnes & Noble exclusive of Great Big Beautiful Life. Then on my next shelf, I have some kind of random romances. I have The Deal, Nora Goes Off Script, and Summer Romance. I have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, The Bromance Book Club, Better Than the Movies, and The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. And then I also have Abby Jimenez's books. I want to get the rest of hers, her backlist, and then I'll be getting Say You'll Remember Me when that comes out as well. And I have my little Lego sunflowers. I feel like that's very fitting with all the yellow on this shelf. And then I also have my two little reindeer calico critters as well. Here is my pride and joy, my OG covers of Throne of Glass. The only one that I had to buy since they were done printing these was Queen of Shadows. My friend just got me that one for my birthday, but the rest of these are the ones that I read when they came out. So I have Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire. I have my signed copy of Tower of Dawn, and then my Barnes & Noble exclusive of Kingdom of Ash. I'll show you guys what these look like. I think they're just so special to me. So I have my Barnes & Noble exclusive, I guess, signed copy, Tower of Dawn. Here's the little signature on the inside. I actually bought this when A Court of Frost and Starlight came out. Went to my Barnes & Noble to buy that, and I saw that this copy was there, and I wasn't even on Tower of Dawn yet, but I saw it and I was like, I need to get this. So I actually ended up buying it before I read it. I honestly might have like the videos of like what 13-year-old me on Snapchat like showing this to the camera when I bought it. And then I have my beautiful Kingdom of Ash. This is like also, I have not touched this, like I have not read it since the first time. You can tell I have some wear and tear on it, which is okay. There we have Manon, Kale on the back. But I think that this is just such a, I love displaying this side of it. I love that artwork of Adlin. I just think it's so perfect for how I envisioned her. Same thing with Dorian too. I do have like my little tandem read guide. And then I also have a little sticker of all the books. I have this little guy. I don't even know what he is. And then I also have this like bookmark that came with something that I ordered. It is like Throne of Glass coated. Selena Sardokian. And then just on the bottom here, I just have two box sets. Then coming over to my smaller bookshelves, I have the Belladonna trilogy, I have the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, and then the Prince of Sins series, I guess it's gonna be. They used to be on my favorite shelf, and I still do love the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, but Prince of Sins is just not doing it for me. I really love the way this looks. I think all of these covers are beautiful. I just think they look so great displayed together. Then coming down, I have some kind of fantasy-esque books. I have Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, The Masters of Death by Olivia Blake, The Grace Year, and Lovely War. I have Little Frogs. I feel like he kind of matches the Masters of Death cover in a way. And then I have the Powerless duology so far. That'll be a trilogy, and when the third one comes out, I'll definitely display that one as well. On the bottom there, I just have my TBR. I have One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns, Intermezzo, and Anxious People. Next is my Elsie Silver shelf. So I have the Chestnut Spring series. I have the mirror cover of Flawless. That's the only one I got. And I didn't, when I actually read that, I didn't like it too much. So I never got the rest, but I think it's cute. And then I have another little bouquet of flowers that my boyfriend gave me that my mom put together. And then I have a little jelly cat, that's the little tulips, and then I have Wild Eyes and Wild Love. Coming down is my Stephanie Garber shelf. So I have Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, I have Spectacular, and then the Caraval trilogy. I have only read Caraval, I haven't read Legendary and Finale, but I have read the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. And then on the bottom, I just have a puzzle and a Bible and my school planner. Those are all my bookshelves. I really want to be more selective about which books I'm buying in 2025, but I love my bookshelves. I think they are so beautiful, and I've loved the way I've decorated them and curated them. I will show you guys the rest of my book room now. So when you walk into my book room, this is what it looks like. Starting out, I just have a lamp from IKEA. I have like my degree and an award down there too. I have a little Snoopy ornament, and then I just have like a rack back there. This is my couch. This is where I typically fall asleep when I'm reading because it's so comfy. I have my collection of Snoopies. I have my giant Snoopy. I have my pickleball Snoopy, my camping Squishmallow Snoopy. I have like Dracula and a Valentine's Day one. Just some other little random stuffed animals there, and then two Warmies. This blanket my boyfriend's mom got for me, I think in Turkey. But I think it's so cute. Just add some little collar to the couch there. And then I have my child. Cookie. So cute. I just have two pillows from IKEA and two blankets. And then I have my little Longhorn there too. This is a puzzle that I put together. I think it just kind of brings this wall together. It just is some flowers and some like cute little sayings on there too. I have my beach read print, which is so cute. This is I got it from the Ripped Bodice in New York, but I don't remember the actual, or maybe it's from the Literary Loft. Did like some floating candles there. I don't know if I really love them, but I was in my Harry Potter obsession over the summer when I did them. And then I have my other prints. I have my Daisy Hates print, Read More Books, and then my Throne of Glass print. And I just have another blanket on there. And then I have my desk. It's just like a standing desk from Amazon. Just have like my water and some kind of my computer and everything. And then I have my little pin board. I think this is so cute. I just have some like cute little Polaroids and stuff on there. I think it's really cute. And then I actually have this print from one of my best friends in middle school got this for me. Her parents owned a print press. Gave this to me for a holiday, my birthday or Christmas. Just books. I absolutely love this. I think it came in this frame and everything. I think it was so nice, and I still have it. And then I just have my shelves. Me. I need to take it off this tripod. It's so annoying. I just have my shelves. I just love my bookshelves so much. And then I have just a balloon left over from my birthday. I have a cart over here with just some like craft supplies. Just some kind of random. It's very, very random. I have my Snoopy calendar. On top of this bookshelf, I have two little Snoopies, my pop, and then this like little, it like sings, but I won't press it. I have two little jelly cats, and then the book I'm currently reading and my Kindle. And I have these two shelves from IKEA. I have some of my Christmas stuff still up. I have just a diffuser, another little color block guy, some more jelly cats, some other little random stuffed animals, my headphones, another bouquet, little lamp, and then I have like makeup brushes and some of my annotating stuff, like a reading light. And then I have this like Phases of the Moon from Urban Outfitters. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun reorganizing my bookshelves and showing you guys my whole room. I just love this room. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.